How hard will you work? When we were kids, we see police officers, firefighters, or doctors on TV, and we get inspired to become one of them in the future. When we become older, then we realize that becoming one of them is very difficult. This is when people give up their dreams and they don't work as hard as before. This is when dreams are shattered and goals are shattered due to giving up. It is very easy for a human being to give up, but it's very difficult to work hard for your dreams. Without motivation, then there is a high chance that you will give up, and this is when motivation is important. So keep in mind that motivation is extremely important, so keep motivated. Find ways. If someone is too focused and worried about the job, then they are working too difficult and they will lose motivation. A good way to motivate yourself is to think that your job is not hard and think about how good it feels after working. If you're experiencing stress during work, then you have to stop working and relax for a moment, then start working again. If you work way too hard, then there could be bad effects, and sometimes people die for working way too hard. To work hard in your work, you need to stay focused, because if you cannot concentrate on your job, then you wouldn't be able to work hard at its fullest. If you are not focused, then time will not fly fast and boredom will begin to overcome, and this is when people don't take their job seriously. Focusing makes time fly fast, because if you don't worry about the time, then the next thing you know, your job is complete. Everyone needs to take their job seriously, because what is your point of even taking the job if you won't try? Not working hard enough can affect others, and this can end up horrible. If you aren't working hard enough, then you can influence your workers to not work hard enough. If you are the manager of your restaurant and you show that you aren't working hard, then your workers will have opinions on you, and they might begin decreasing their performance in their job as well. If a teacher is horrible, then the student's life can become horrible. If a teacher doesn't teach a student well enough, then the student fails all their tests, then it's not their fault that they are failing. Even students that pay attention very well can fail in a test because of their teacher not working hard enough. Not working hard enough can also make you unsuccessful, and it will also make the people around you unsuccessful as well. So keep in mind to take your job seriously, because it can affect others. It can also affect lives, because if you're a pilot and you don't try, then guess what's gonna happen? A lot of people will die, and it's gonna be all your fault. So always take your job seriously and keep that on mind.